And good evening, Jackson Gills, and welcome to another exciting matchup of Echo Arena, presented by VRML. And boy, do we have an exciting one for you right now. It's going to be Instinct versus Jokr. But before we get to that, I am SirDimwi, joined in the studio by SputnikKobra and Palidore and cameras. How you doing, Sputnik?
I'm doing well. I'm looking forward to this matchup. Like every matchup, this is going to be a great one. Jokr versus Instinct. Team Jokr, a definite seed. They will be in the postseason. Now, you're more familiar with the postseason brackets and seeding than I am. So, is Instinct going into the postseason, SirDimwi?
We don't know yet. It's kind of up to them. They're gonna have to eke out a win here against Jokr, more than likely. Now, of course, just because of how forgetting a word here, but how the MMR system works and that it's rounded, we don't have access to those specific numbers. It's kind of hard to say with absolute certainty what any particular situation is, but what we do know is Instinct is going to really need to pull out a win against Jokr here, and that is a tall order, but Instinct is a team that has just been waiting to fire that round off and get one against one of these master teams. And Jokr, how awesome would it be to see Jokr get upset here right at the end of the season, and that upset lead to Instinct making it into that top 6 spot? I mean, that would be a beautiful story in my mind. I think I'd have to shout it from mountaintops and shout it for everybody to hear, because that would be absolutely wonderful. So personally, I'm really rooting for Instinct here. I'd love to see this upset. But as we've mentioned many times before, Jokr are the shutout kings. Current record 19-3. All 3 of those losses come into the hands of Kang, and all of them coming in 3 rounds. And every single one of those 19 wins you see there, and that 19-3 record, every single one of them are done in 2 rounds. So so really, I guess if Instinct can come away, I guess Instinct really is going to want to come away with that first round. So that it's kind of that situation of like, okay, they bleed, they're mortal, and maybe they can build off of that.
And this being a double header for Instinct coming off a win from Genesis just an hour ago. They spent that time practicing and staying warm and ready for this matchup against Jokr. They want this W, and they are going to give it their all.
So, on the lineups tonight, over on Instinct, we're going to have Kavichi, Spank, Cruz, and Economeric Chaos. They did play just earlier against Genesis. They did beat Genesis in 2. And over on Jokr, we're going to have Kong, Dash, Skinny, and Ryan. So Dash in for Jaywalker today, or excuse me, Skinny in for Jaywalker. So if Instinct is going to pull a win and upset over Jokr, tonight might be the night to do it.
And Jaywalker saying in chat that his headset died, and this neutral joust is underway. It will be slapped off ahead of a player into that backcourt of Team Jokr and sent right up into the court of Instinct. So Instinct will try and find a clear through mid. It will bounce back in the hands of Kung. Kung going for a long bounce shot, and he will find it at 30 meters to start off this match. 20 seconds off the clock with a half-court bounce.
You know, Jokr would score their first goal in a game off of a half-court bounce shot from the hands of Kong or Ryan. Really, either of the two of them. That is ridiculous. That's a ridiculous way to start a game. Team Jokr doing what they do best. And Instinct now going to try to make something happen as we get some beautiful passes there. The Spank not able to get a shot off as he's going to back that one out for the reset.
Konamara with possession under pressure, sending it back for that reset at the double diamonds, cruising to take it. The goalie, the backline player of Instinct, not under pressure. He's got all the time to survey the field for these passes. And he's going to take it as he tries to approach this bubble, sending it down to the floor to the hands of Spank. Spank looking for something, but they can't get through this defense. They're going to try for a shot. It will be wide and into the hands of Ryan for the clear through mid.
Someone's going to bounce around mid, and Jokr's trying to get there. Kong does come away with it, going to take that shot, but that chain from Instinct is going to get there first. Spank going to come away with that one. The Spank now looking to make something happen, sends that one up to Cruising under pressure from that Jokr stack, and that pass is not going to be on the marks. It's going to bounce a little wild there. And now a bit of a race for it. Jokr is going to get there first. Skinny coming away with that one, going to pass that one up. Looking for Kong, does hit Kong, and Kong is now going to send it through mid. Looking for maybe a bounce clear into that bubble, and it is going to be in. Skinny is going to be there first, but he's going to get stunned out there by Spank, and Spank now going to turn this around for Instinct.
And as the Danimal, also known as Shepard, says in chat, he wants to see an upset. I think we all do. But with how strong Jokr's already playing, It seems unlikely in the first round in the clear through mid from Instinct, but that quick boosting from Jokr is there to meet it in the backfield, sending it through the floor to the tube into the hands of Ryan, who sends it back to Skinny for the reset.
Skinny resetting it himself back up to Kong. Kong now going to go in deep here up to Ryan. Ryan now looking at maybe a one-on-one, but no. He's going to get stunned out by Kavichi. Kavici's going to send this one out, but it takes that kind of a goofy bounce, the ceiling ramp. But Spank's able to get that one, but he's going to get stunned out. And now, ooh, good slap away there from a player on Instinct. It's going to find its way into the Jokr zone, now into that trap there. Spank's going to pick that one up, going to go for a bounce shot himself, maybe. And not with the trajectory, and Jokr is going to get the hand on that one, clear that one out to that that top side of the trap there. And ultimately, Ryan's going to get that and clear it out even further.
And Ryan might be looking for a long bounce shot. It will be stopped by Cruz, and that boost stops it in progress. An absolutely great shot from Team Jokr.
And yeah, someone in the chat did say I want to see an upset. Jay Walker saying I don't think that's going to happen. And I don't know, Jay. We're over 3 minutes in, and Jokr's only scored one time. That's really uncharacteristic of them. Ooh, as that shot's going to ding off the post, go wide. And so, I mean, evidence of Instinct doing a really good job of playing defense here against Jokr. But then, as I'm saying it, reliable Ryan's going to get that pass into Dash. And Dash is going to dunk that one in, stuff it like a Thanksgiving turkey, and take Team Jokr up by 5.
Team Jokr unable to find any cross passes, any advances towards goal for these passes, opting to just post up on the rim and get the dunk.
So now Instinct will have the joust advantage once again. Connemara Chaos going to take this on the near side wall. Move through that right tube. He's keeping a careful eye on that stack. He's waiting for them to kind of pop up on him out of nowhere, but they're waiting for him to pass it. So he ultimately does there, and that chain actually ultimately comes apart. Looking to play man as Instinct moves into the Jokr zone. Jokr is ultimately able to get there. Ryan looking for kind of an awkward clear. And then a clear does go out, but right in the hands of Cruz, and Cruz is sending it right back in the hands of Skinny. Skinny's going to send this one down into the Instinct zone, but right back in the hands of Cruz once again. Cruz under pressure there by that stack, going to pass that one up. It's going to be just off the mark. And now a bit of a brawl for it, possibly a slap there from Skinny. And another slap there from, I believe that was, I'm not sure who it was. And so that one's going to get turned around now. And so a lot of back and forth here at the moment in this game.
A lot of frantic play. Jokr's still trying to find their rhythm. Jay Walker in chat not appreciating us wishing for this upset. So they will send it along the wall into the hands of Skinny. Skinny going for the shot. It will be blocked by Cruisin' and sent out of the bubble.
Not just blocked by Cruisin', but Cruisin' was stunned out. He got the headbutt on that, an intended headbutt. And oh, with the speed there, Spank almost making something happen there, but can't quite. And then, excuse me, that was Cruisin' almost making something happen there. And now turning it around, Kong sending that one in from the trench there from 12 meters out. Good for the 3, and that's going to push Jokr up by 8 here, just about halfway through round 1.
Jokr able to quickly play in transition. That's the Jokr that we know and love. Playing at a breakneck pace, getting the clear, getting the boost down to receive it, and getting the quick shot while the defense isn't able to get into position.
So now Cruisin' is going to handle this one, slowing it down. Trying to pull that the Jokr defense to him, but they're not biting, so he's going to slowly walk this one up. And now that he sees what he was looking for, sends it deep there to Connemara. Connemara maybe getting a one-on-one or a two-on-one here. He's going to back that one out as that chain comes in. Kavichi sending it in, but not into the hands of anybody in particular. It's going to bounce all the way out, but into the hands of Cruisin'. So Instinct still in possession here in the Jokr zone. Cruisin' moving in front of the bow tie block, sending that one in. A nice feed there, but Spank can't get the hand on it, and Ryan's going to get this one slapped all the way down into the Instinct zone. Chain is away. It's going to be in the hands of Ryan. Ryan's going to take a shot, and Dash is going to accept the feed and send it in for the 2, and that's going to push Jokr up by 10.
Those competing stacks trying to get into position. Jokr just able to beat them on all fronts. All 4 players in their backfield, while they were only able to get 2 back in the stack. Dash able to get the reception above goal and get the shot.
So now Instinct with the joust advantage once again. Cruisin' setting that one up to the ceiling. Then to Connemara. Connemara going down to the floor to Spank, but Spank's going to get stunned out there by Kong. And Kong not able to get there. Dash it does, and Dash sending it through the tube there. Now handled by Ryan. Ryan's going to slow it down here. Give his team some time to work in. Dash coming away with that one, but what a read there from the player at Instinct. He's going to send that one out back towards mid, but it's going to take an unfortunate bounce, come back into the Instinct zone. But Kavichi is there to get the grab, but he's going to get stunned out by Kong. Kong now with the disc. He's going to get stunned out. And then a good slap there from a player on Jokr is going to set it in the bubble, but Cruisin is back to get the grab on that, and he's going to look to move his team forward now.
Cruisin really showing the league that he's becoming one of the more formidable goalies and getting the clear. And that downfield player seems to be crashed. Spank seems to have some technical difficulties. He'll be out of the play. It will go into the hands of Kung. And Kung will try and send it towards mid. And it will be a flurry of punches for this exchange as they try to get possession, sending it down in the hands of Dash. And this attempted clear through 2 will not meet its mark. And it's just frantic play as they try to get any type of offensive advantage with this man down.
You know, Spank not feeling too happy about that one. They're probably trying to get him back in here as fast as they can. But that back pass is going to get intercepted by that Jokr chain. And now Kong going to get the headbutt, I do believe, and now getting down there. Skinny going to take a shot, but it's going to bounce down back to the floor. Kong now with that one going to cross it over to Dash. Dash going to take a moment here, try to draw the defense out. He does, and he takes a shot off the backboard. But Cruisin not going to let that one go in. He slaps that one out, and it's going to bounce on the near side wall. But Ryan is there to collect on that. And Ryan now going to pass this one back, and the instinct calling for the reset once a goal is scored. And yeah, so now Jokr continuing to pass this one around, running that clock down, taking advantage of this position. Ryan now, move on Connemara, going to stun him out. Now going to take a shot, but it's a save there from Kamichi, and he's going to send this one out back towards mid.
Jokr on the power play. We don't have power plays in this game, but they have the man advantage, and they're running out this clock. Instinct not able to respond. They don't have the players to get the boost and get the contest, but they'll get this shot off the lower part of the geometry, and it's still in the hands of Jokr as they continue to run out this clock.
Yeah, no, there is supposed to be, well, I guess I shouldn't go too much into it, but there is a certain part of the rule that Instinct could press at this point, but they aren't, so we're going to move on. Dash now going to send this one up to Ryan, and Ryan going to move it on the bubble, finally take a shot, and that one's going to be good for the 3. And now up by 13 is Jokr, and it sounds like, so Jokr did ask to confirm that reset, but Instinct instead declining it, saying, just let this one finish out, but it looks like we are actually going to get the reset. There's only going to be about 35-40 seconds left in the 13-0 game. And yeah, they are going to reset the clock here. So we are going to get a proper ending 4v4 once we can get that player back in from Instinct. And what an unfortunate time there for the player to drop. That you know, it's never fun when it happens. And yeah, it's unfortunate to see it here this game, especially one that's so important for Instinct. And one that's such a you know, it's going to be so difficult for them to earn it. That anything that's going to work against them is really just going to add more weight to the backpacks on this climb up this steep mountain.
And as these teams ready up, only one team is readying up. They're still waiting on Spank to come back into this arena and start the match back up. Down by 13, this first round will be a loss for Instinct, and they are looking to gather all their energy for the second round, trying to pull off an upset that we all want to see against this team, Jokr. They are seeded number 1 in the league. They are a powerhouse of a team.
Yeah, powerhouse they are, and as I mentioned before the start of the game, the only team that's been able to take Jokr down in the season with Kang. And Kang definitely earning that number 2 spot, barely behind Jokr. And actually, we had some reports come in, some games. Let's see. It was Illuminati and Kang got reported, so that was the one I saw get reported. Illuminati did lose to Kang, so Illuminati is still in 5th place, dropping their MMR to 1280. Although I think that's where they might have already been. So actually not getting much of a drop. So I think we can comfortably say Illuminati is gonna get that playoff berth, almost certainly. Now the win against Genesis later tonight will shore that up absolutely. But I am confident in saying that Illuminati has clinched their playoff berth with that loss to Kang, not affecting their MMR in any significant manner. It definitely did, but not. It wasn't enough to move the needle. So yeah, Illuminati almost certainly clinching that playoff berth. And then yeah, a couple more games still to go. I think there's one more game. I think it's Flare and Jokr. So they're going to be playing Flare. Is it Flare and Jokr? I think. Yeah, Flare and Jokr.
But
They're going to be playing for some
Sir
seeds there.
Dimwi,
But we are getting started. Yeah, back here in
let's
round
look at this.
one.
Zeus is taking the place of Spank. Spank must have had some terrible technical difficulties, so Zeus will step in for Spank. As we are underway, joust advantage to Instinct. Instinct trying to get that pass along the wall. They'll find it down to Kavichi. Kavichi sending it across to Konamara. Konamara back to Kavichi with the push on goal and the save from Dash XL. An excellent save, slapping it out of Bubble back in the hands of Cruisin. Looking to put points on the board, and Dash gets another save and the clear through mid.
Yeah, Instinct coming out of the tubes there, swinging and getting some really great opportunities there on the goal, but unfortunately not able to make it happen there. And but maybe building some momentum here that they might be able to carry forward into round two. Zeus going to take that shot, but it's not going to be good. Kong coming away with that one. So round one will be in the hands of Jokr here, 13-0. And but as I just said, Instinct coming out of the tubes there, just coming out on fire. And so maybe a burst of energy that they're going to be able to build on in round two, and maybe take round two over Jokr.
Spank's been crashing.
And as they talk about Spank crashing, they are informing Team Jokr that Zeus will be playing for the rest of this matchup. Matthew coming in on chat saying, Palidore, if I sub, does it split to you as well? It splits to all of us. And we are all grateful for all the subs, all the donations, all the bits, everything that you give us. We are grateful for it.
Lies, I don't want any of it. But yes, that's also correct. Appreciate all that support. Yes, it gets distributed based on like percentage of overall games casted per season, and that's how that's all handled. But indeed.
Indeed. Yes.
So with that being said, the Palidore fan club is coming out in full force.
Hey now.
Everyone loves Palidore. Palidore being the great benefactor of this casting team. We all have everything to owe to Palidore.
PFC ain't a thing anymore. I mean, it was a thing for 2 weeks, but you know, I'm not sure why they're gone. What the catalyst was for that. But yes.
As Gosh says, Palidore fan club coming in with that mention. What did they change their name to?
Catalyst. And what was it? Oh, I can't remember now. What was it? Did we 8.228? So I don't even know anymore. Something meters over.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember. That was such a long and specific number. Yeah, never. I gotta remember that.
Oh, I got all distracted. Round 2 is underway, by the way, so I'm gonna go back to the cams now, and you can cast.
So neutral joust underway. It's in the backfield of Instinct already with a shot coming through. Cruising with the save. Instinct getting the clear through mid. They've got forward progress. They've got this defense beat, and they'll get the shot at 8 meters. 3 points in favor of Instinct to start off this second round.
Maybe Zeus can bring the lightning here in this game and spark some motivation and Instinct, because Instinct gonna get that early lead here, 3-0. You can hear I'm genuinely excited after that. That was absolutely phenomenal there from Instinct, and I'm really hoping they can build off of that as they force a turnover here. Cruising gonna take that one. He is under pressure. He's gonna send that one up right there into the hands of Kong. Kong looks for that bounce shot. You know that's a bounce shot when it's coming from Kong in the tube there, and but not on the mark. Ultimately going to be taken here now by Ryan, and reliable Ryan going to bring that one in for the 2, but it's not enough to take the lead back. Joker's still down by 1.
Jokr recognizing that maybe they shouldn't take this shot on Cruisin' since he's been saving so many. They opt to float in and get the dunk in the upper pocket. So joust advantage to Instinct, up by 1 in this second round. They have to make something happen. They have to get this win to force a third round and have a chance in the playoffs.
What a read there by Kong. His Instinct had some really crisp passes and a shot there. But that one's going to bounce off the bottom. And Cruisin' taking exception to that shot, not liking it, and taking it as disrespect. It's something I've done myself as a goalie a few times. When someone takes a certain shot, that you're wondering, why did they take that? Unless they thought I was a really bad goalie. And oh no, Kong is going to stun out the defender and then walk that one in. Good for the 2. And that is going to give Jokr the lead here in round 2, now up 4-3.
Jokr opting to just crash the net, put as much interference on the goal as they can, and float in for these dunks.
So now it will be Instinct with this Joust advantage. And Cruising going to take that one, going to drop very quickly, maybe anticipating an aggressive chain there, but it does not come. So he passes it up to Kavichi. Kavichi going back to Cruising. Cruising now going to go for, looking for Zeus on the ceiling there, but it bounces off the ceiling and goes into the hands of Kong. Kong sending it back. Zeus coming away with it, but he's going to get stunned out and then a slap there by a player on Jokr. And now Ryan trying to come away with it, but he does get stunned out. Connemara coming away with it. Now he's going to send this one in and taking a couple bounces there. Going to bounce to this near side wall. So you can get there first. Dash does get there first, gets a slap on it, and he's going to send it back towards the mid area here.
Cruising will lose possession in that upper pocket to Kung. Kung going for that long shot, and it is not good as it bounces off the crossbar and out of the pocket, but it will be picked up by Ryan. Ryan getting a second chance, losing it off the head of a player of Instinct. Getting possession again and opting for the reset, taking a breather and getting a chance to set up their offense.
So Kong making some space here, going to cross that one, but ooh, big pick there from Zeus. Zeus going to slap this one deep into the Jokr zone. So it's going to be a race for it. Connemara is going to get there first. Does have some room to work with. Does have Dash coming in on him. So he's going to back the up to Cruising. Cruising going to send this one into Kavichi. Kavichi under pressure, going to pass this one into the bubble, and I believe that was Connemara trying to make the cut there, but he's going to get stunned out. The Cruising playing a solid backline there, going to take that clear and turn it back around here for Instinct, trying to get the pass down. Does find Kavichi. Kavichi going to the ceiling there, an opportunity, but what a save from the goalie. I believe that was Dash, but another opportunity. Connemara is going to sink that one in for 2, and Instinct's going to retake the lead here 5-4.
Is this the upset that we were waiting for? I'm asking you, SirDimwi. I don't know yet. This is really panning out to be a great match in the second round. Joust advantage back to Team Jokr. Team Jokr down by 1. They're looking to get some points on the board. They're rolling out slowly, and they're getting these fast passes.
Yeah, Jokr looking for those one-touch passes there, but that last one's a little bit off, so it's floating a little wild. Zeus coming away with it. So now Instinct, in possession of the disc here, Cruising, juking around that chain, and ultimately breaking them up there in the backfield. That is absolutely massive here as they move forward. Kavichi going to send this one in, but it's off the mark. Looks like Zeus may have lost a hand there. Unfortunate timing for that. So now Jokr is going to turn this one around. Skinny sending up to that right to Ryan. Ryan now sending it in deep. It's going to bounce off that pillar and away from Instinct. So Jokr with an opportunity here. Kong is going to send one up, but what a read there from Cruising. And now Connemara is going to clear this one out.
Cruising really making some amazing moves, keeping his team in this. And they will get that close to pursuing that clear from the bubble of Instinct. A great play from Instinct. They're now ahead by 4 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock.
And Echo Rocker in chat saying that was a 3, but because he tapped it with the hand and not the head, it's going to count as a 2. But Instinct up by 3 here, over halfway through round 2. This is absolutely phenomenal. Instinct with the lead here. That one's going to get sent in, but Cruising. So a turnover, another turnover from Jokr into the hands of Instinct. So Instinct going to get another opportunity here. Cruising going to send this one in, but Dash is there to slap it back, and Kong is going to send it in deep.
This is really panning out to be a great match. You can hear the excitement in my co-caster's voice. He's loving this. He's ecstatic, and it will go back to mid in the hands of Kong. Up by 3. They need to get a point here to tie this up. They need to get a 3. They'll get 2 points behind the goal. Skinny assisted by Dash from the post.
So it was a good feed there from Dash to Skinny, and Skinny's going to put that one in from 2 meters out, but Instinct still maintaining a lead here, up by 1, 7-6, under 4 minutes to go. Instinct does have the Joust advantage, and definitely at an advantage here in the points department. Cruising, they're going to play it slow here, try to draw that Jokr defense out. It looks like a strategy they're working with here is trying to be quick enough on their passes to beat the Jokr defense. They're refusing to move forward until they can split that chain up. And since they've split it up, now we see they just start moving forward. And that is strategic play there. That is masterful strategic play from Instinct, as that one's just going to get dumped in here. Presumably, maybe on a clearing chase, but they don't get the chain together. And so it'll just turn over to Jokr now.
A failed attempt at forward progress. The stack was stopped in the midfield by Jokr, and Jokr will now have possession. Getting that pass along floor, it will be wide, but picked up off the wall. And they will hit this advance into the bubble, and they're just going to take it right in. Ryan at 6 meters.
Yeah, reliable Ryan. Rhino, you can't give him a one-on-one. He's going to put it in, and he does it there. Actually, I believe that might have been a one-on-two situation for Ryan. And putting it in. So, yeah, Jokr going to retake the lead here by 1. So 8-7. Jokr up. Just under 3 to go. And Instinct, another Joust advantage here. This time, not slowing it down. Going to send it quickly to Connemara. Connemara up to Zeus. Zeus, but very quickly look for that cross pass, but it takes an awkward bounce. And now going to be slapped by Dash. And so now back to Cruisin'. Cruisin' going to look over his pass options. Does have a little time and room to work with. So he's not going to rush it here. Going to look for a confident pass. Goes over there. Left side to Connemara, so far side wall. Connemara going to back it up to Cruisin'. Cruisin'. They do break up those defenders in the backfield, but that pass is not going to be on. Look for Connemara. Dash is going to come out to play that, and he does get the slap. And it's going to head it back out towards mid into the hands of Skinny, but he's going to get stunned out. So maybe an opportunity here for Instinct.
Instinct down by 1, 2 minutes on the clock, and this clear through mid will sail through, and this boost will get it, and they have the chance, they have the advantage, and they'll find it, come dunking it in that pocket.
So another 2 here for Jokr, gonna go up by 3. We saw the chain get back there almost just in time, and someone getting the goals, getting a grab on it, but not able to get the stop. So Jokr now up by 3, but it's only a 1-goal game, but a minute and a half to go. Instinct is gonna have to score on this next drive if they want to stay in it here. So Connemara gonna move up on this near side wall, the right side of his zone. Take a little bit of time, gonna back it up to Cruisin'. Cruisin' now gonna send it up to Zeus on that far side, the left side wall. Zeus now going to send this one in deep. Does pass Dash and Kavichi going back. Zeus, and I can't even keep up with these passes right now. Going in, and shot opportunity, but it's just going to go wide, and now going to get sent out by Jokr all the way into that trap area.
A terrific play from Instinct, but they just couldn't finalize it, and it will now be Jokr sending it down into their backfield. A bounce back towards mid, solely in the possession of Kung. Kung surveying the field, pulling that defense out of position. They're up by 3. They don't want to give up this possession. They want to put points on the board. They want to extend this lead, and they want to come away with this win. But the save from Cruisin', the save from Zeus, will send it right back into the hands of Jokr. Jokr has another chance. They need to get it out of their bubble, and they need to get a 3.
That's the Jokr passing this one to Ryan behind the goal. Ryan gonna ding it 3 times there. The fabled triple dinger, and it's not gonna go in. So handled by Connemara. 21 seconds to go. If we get a 3 here, we would go to an overtime. And so the stacks are away. This is going to be handled by Kavichi. Kavichi going to back this one out, looking for Cruisin'. Cruisin' can't handle it. So Zeus is going to come up. He has this one, going to invert himself on the ceiling up to Cruisin'. Cruisin' now 6 seconds to go. Cruisin' going to send this one in, but it's going to bounce off the barrier and bounce away. And this will be game 2 to Jokr. Jokr's going to take the game in 2 against the Instinct.
Almost an upset in the second round, but not able to finish it. And Instinct will fall to Team Jokr in 2.
And congratulations to Team Jokr to maintain their shutout master, their kingdom. I can't. Unfortunately, I can't hide my disappointment. I was really excited for Instinct. It's nothing against Jokr at all. They are a phenomenal team. Nobody can argue that. And they definitely earn every win that they get. But yeah, I was really hoping at the very least see that game 3 there. Instinct coming so close, taking the lead, retaking the lead, maintaining a lead, and but in the end, Jokr is going to come away with that one, 10-7. And yeah, we did have a reset before that round, so our stats are a little are just for that round. But we do have game high points, round high points, I believe, to Kung with 4. You got Zeus with 3, Connemara with 2, Skinny with 2, Ryan with 4. And yeah, a bunch of saves across the board there, 2 to Cruisin', 2 to Dash, 1 to Kung, 1 to Skinny. And yeah, so well played here from Instinct, though. I mean, they did such a good job in the second round. They almost came back, and they almost took that second round. But yeah, in the end, go ahead.
Only 2 recorded saves. I don't mean to cut you off, but you're not giving Cruisin' the respect that he deserves. Cruisin' only getting 2 saves awarded on the scoreboard, but we know that he made so many saves. Cruisin' being my MVP, they didn't come away with the win, but Cruisin' is such a strong goalie, he's such a strong player, and he kept his team in it.
No, he did, and he did have some amazing saves in the goal there. And yeah, we only have the stats for that second round there. And even in that second round that Cruisin had, it seemed like he had more than just a 2. And I know Zeus had one incredibly clutch save there near the end as well. And yeah, those definitely contributing to Instinct getting so close here against Jokr. But yeah, Jokr just doing what they do, coming away with a two-round win. And yeah, Instinct, I mean, they played so well. And I'm really excited to see how much more they improve as they stick together through the postseason. And on into seasons to come here.
And they played the second round with a substitute. Spake must have had issues all during the first round. Jokr playing with a substitute with their main roster player, Jokr, out of commission. So a different game than we expected, a different teams than we expected, but nonetheless a great game all around.
So as we move on, and I do have the schedule here in front of me as Palidore pulls it up on the screen there. In about 25 minutes, we'll be coming back on VRML 1 to bring you Jokr versus Flare. Now that is, both those teams are comfortably in the postseason. And that's going to be a fight for seed for placement. And so let me pull up the how things stand at the moment. Because Jokr is not going to go anywhere. They're more than likely going to hold on to that top position. Kang could eke it out over them. No, actually, no, I don't. Well, they might. We'll see how that. But Flare looking to hold on to their position because a loss here against Jokr could pop them down below Infinite. So we'll wait to see, and possibly Illuminati if Illuminati beats Genesis. So Flare definitely looking to pull out a win here to keep that top 3 spot. We'll see how that plays out. But at the same time, over on VRML 2, we're going to have Boosty Boys versus High Voltage. And looks like so much for subtlety will be joining me and Dana McFabulous for that one. So that'll be fun. And then 30 minutes after that, VRML 1 will be Illuminati versus Genesis. And then 30 minutes after that, capping us off for the evening at 8 Central, will be Gambit versus Orbit. And yeah, that Orbit game, definitely one to pay attention to, as Orbit's looking to hold on to their number 6 position as they play their first of 2 tonight at 8 Central. So yeah, that's what we got going on into the rest of the evening. But for now, what's that? Yeah, and so go ahead,
Matthew
Sputnik.
coming through asking, show the lower teams. We definitely do show the lower teams. And on the schedule, we just check the schedule. We have everything up there. But with that being said, I've got nothing else to say. SirDimwi, you can lead us out.
Yeah, so thank you everyone for joining us. I see Zenith in the chat there. The dad, also known as Shepard. Hi, Tony time. Echo Rocker. It's Kong coming in to say hi after his game here. As well as Skinny. Matthew, we thank you for joining us as well and asking your questions and all the emotes and all that. And Ding Boy, just got an Echo. It's the best VR multiplayer ever, and I agree 100% there, man. But yeah, so we are going to end the stream here before we come back for that next one. Yeah, we will be back in just about 20 minutes or so. So be sure to come back and join us again. But that was Instinct versus Jokr. I have been SirDimwi. That was SputnikKobra and Palidore on the cameras. We thank you very much for joining us and have a healthy, happy, wonderful evening and all that good stuff. And I will see you soon.
Tony time.